Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Marilyn Southern here again with just a quick update. Celebrating halfway through May halfway, results from the beginning of the year up till the 13th of May. I'm going to screen share because I've prepared some slides. It's one of my favourite activities is sharing what CFX is doing. And delighted to tell you it's doing wonderfully well. Now, in 2020, the trading results were a massive 329.54%. My regret is that nobody tapped me on the shoulder in 2020 and said, look, I think you need to take a look at this, Marilyn. It wasn't until late 2021 that my sponsor, to whom I shall be forever grateful, introduced me to CFX. I took a look at it and thought, oh, I'll try with toes in and see how we go. The results were 254.74%. And in November, when I joined, the results were 22.13. So I thought, wow, this is so much better than what my bank is paying, virtually nothing. So I upgraded my $300 toes in and ended up putting a little more of my foot in and put in $500. I couldn't invest any more in December, although I was very keen to, because CFX at that time were not accepting upgrades or accepting new account members' payments. And although they were still paying out money, they weren't accepting new people at that time. But what's your money doing in the bank? Like mine? Very little. In Australia, the average rate of return on bank savings for 2021 was a whole 0.06%. You're not going forward if your money is doing that in the bank. You're actually going backwards. It's costing you money to keep your money in a bank account. Just reflect. If you'd had it, as I did, started in November, you would have earned more for the month of November and in December. December is always lower on the foreign exchange market because there is a reduced amount of funds being traded, and there are also days when it doesn't trade over the Christmas period. So even for December, at 12.8%, you still would have earned more than what your bank had paid you for the whole year. But let's not to digress. The earnings from the 3rd of January through to the 13th of May 2022, this is what I want to celebrate today, was 79.45%. 79.45% to have your money sitting with CFX, the professional traders doing all the work for you. This is bare capital only. You're not sharing it with anyone. You're not taking any other action at all other than just checking your balance accumulating each week, and as it grows sufficiently, upgrading it to the next level. 79.45% is pretty good. And this is really what I wanted to share with you, because when I saw these results, I thought, hang on, you know, $300, $500, $1,000. So for that 4 months and 2 weeks, $300, you would have earned $166.85, not life-changing. $500, you would have earned $278, $1,000, $556.15. I'm not going to read all these through. I know you can read anyway. Not absolutely life-shattering results. But what I do want to draw your attention to is this amount here, $5,000. If you'd had $5,000 sitting there on the 3rd of January, you would have had enough funds being returned to you to upgrade to the next level. That's without doing anything at all. That's allowing the system, the traders, to work on your behalf. $7,000, if you'd had $7,000 sitting in there, you would have earned $3,894. Again, that's sufficient with more over to upgrade to the next level, 7 to 10, $3,000 step in between. So that's going to take you another couple of weeks to reach the level where you can upgrade simply on your earnings. $15,000 to $20,000, $5,000 gap, that's going to take a little more. But here at $30,000 and 30, 40, 50, 70, all the way up to $100,000, you would have earned more than enough in that period from 3rd of January to the 13th of May to upgrade to the next level. $100,000, as you may know, is the maximum amount that you can invest in any one pack with CFX. There is a particular family legacy or family strategy 3-point system that we advocate that people use when they establish themselves with CFX so that they can accelerate their earnings. However, this is just one person on one account without sharing it with anyone. So the results are something fantastic. Now, from 300 to 5,000 takes about 2.5 years to achieve that result. It's pretty slow going. As I said, the results aren't life-changing, not earth-shattering. From 2.5 years, from 300 to about $5,000, but that's not doing anything. $5,000 to $100,000, it takes roughly the same amount of time, which is why we call this $5,000 the sweet spot. So for all of us who've started off with our toes in with a little and going to see what happens with it, we're patiently waiting to get to $5,000 because we know once it hits $5,000, that road ahead up to $100,000 is accelerated. We've got our foot on the gas going for $100,000. $100,000, then you need to make some decisions. Are you going to take all of it out or some of it out? Leave $100,000 in there and you will have a weekly income of about $3,000 to $3,500 per week, which is what a lot of people do. They leave that money in there and then withdraw weekly or monthly, which makes a nice, tidy retirement. And think if there's 2 of you, you can double that. I think that's pretty impressive. And as I keep saying, that's not doing anything. That's just passive growth, letting the professional traders with their expert algorithms, which is just another word for software, artificial intelligence to trade on your behalf. So the complex world of foreign exchange trading just got a whole lot easier. And there are 4 reasons to get started right now. Automated trading is working. It has been working since CFX was established in 2019. Official launch was November 2019. It's very easy to get started. All you need is a unique referral link. Don't go searching for it on Google. You need a unique referral link. Please don't try and enter CFX without a referral link. Otherwise, I'm sure some scammer at the other end is going to say, thank you very much. I'll take your money off you. And it doesn't actually require that you know how to trade on the foreign exchange market. Now, a lot of people I know looked at it, tried at it. I looked at it years ago and thought, oh gosh, I'm going to be sitting there in front of my laptop for all day to try and make this work for me. So I left that alone. And now, fortunately, I've got the professional traders doing it beautifully on my behalf. And you earn passive income every single week. Our results are paid into our account every week. We get this lovely little email here in Australia. It's Sundays. Lovely little email saying what we've received. And we don't have to lift a finger. Well, if you count switching on your laptop to check your balance, that's lifting a finger. And in the words of our CEO, Oscar Lopez, don't trust the opinion of people with no results, because some people have mentioned it to me. Oh, that sounds too good to be true, Marilyn. What I would say, it's not too good to be true. It is true, but perhaps it's too good for you. But if you would like to investigate it further, do get back in touch with me. I'd love to share it with you because I know that all members in CFX are absolutely delighted to be part of this team and absolutely delighted that we can share it with other people, making lives better. Financial freedom is possible for everyone. So without further ado, that's Marilyn Southern, over and out.